Good morning. Let me get myself situated. Let me get myself situated. Okay, Vanessa tripping with the shirt. That's what it is. How are you guys doing this morning? How are you guys doing? I know it's been a minute. I know it's been a while. Nessa has been tripping. Okay, Nessa has been tripping on good things, on living my life, on getting things situated. Yes, I chopped my hair off. Chopped it, dyed it, laid it to the side. You understand what I mean? But guys, I am so happy to be back and just jump into pretty much life. Things have happened. God has really literally like blessed me and my children. But I'm telling you, Kiara, she's 14. She's 14. She'll be 15 this year, but she's 14. Jackson just turned 4, and Joshua will be turning 9 on this coming Monday on the 19th. So I am so happy. I'm a proud mama. Y'all know how I am about my kids if y'all watch my channel or whatever. But I am so happy to be back. It took a long time for me, but I said, you know what, I'm just gonna dive in and just go right back into it, give you guys some updates. I'm not gonna be long-winded. Well, wait, I'm gonna try not to be long-winded, but y'all know how I can be. All right, so what has Vanessa been tripping off of? So basically, we did do our, recently we just went to Universal Studios. I did post those on my TikTok or whatnot. I may put something on YouTube as well, but guys, y'all gotta get some TikTok, okay? If y'all don't have TikTok in your life, get TikTok in your life, okay? TikToking. But I've been TikToking a little bit. So you guys, I just want to come on here to say, you know, there's some things in life that, you know, you have to learn from. There's situations that will keep like reoccurring that you have to literally keep on keeping on. You understand? Sometimes you have to say peace to have peace. Like say peace, deuces, to have peace. You know, there's so many situations, so many friendships and relationships I've had to say bye to because I tried, but it wasn't me that I had to fix. It wasn't the situation. I wasn't the issue. I would say that. I wasn't the issue because of the fact that, you know, there's some things that happened that, you know, need to be fixed on the other end, but they were not willing to. And let me tell you something. When you guys are in a relationship, especially, if that person don't want it for themselves, guess what? They ain't gonna want it for y'all together. You understand? That's not the way it works. You can pray, you can shout, you can do whatever you want to do towards that person, but what's gonna end up happening is unless God changed them, they're not gonna want to change. And that's the sad part, because, you know, God can come about some miracles. You know, He can make things happen. But if the person who you are battling with does not want to change, they do not want to change in any type of way. They change for like for a night. They change for like a quick second, and then they go back to their old ways. They're not for you. They're not for you because they're not looking for the best interest of the relationship. They're not looking for the best interest of themselves, because they come before the relationship. Because you have to be steady you have to be, you know, wholesome with your heart. You have to be forgiving. You have to stop doing things that's gonna pretty much make you look crazy in the end. You gotta stop it. You understand? So what I'm saying to you guys is, sometimes you have to say peace to have your peace. You have to say peace to have your peace, because ain't nobody else gonna give you that peace. Okay? You gotta find a way to get your peace. Develop your peace. Alright? So that's one thing that I can literally tell to you. If you're holding on to a relationship that's not working, and it's just the same old stuff, same old drama, the same old whatever, let it go. Let it go. Pray for that person. Pray that they do well. You know, because maybe it's just not y'all season to be together. Maybe it'll never be your season to be together. But you don't need to be together and be miserable. You don't need to be together and always wondering what's going on and stuff like that. You don't have to do that. That's not having peace. That's not having peace in your life. You know, if your job is not doing well, if you don't like the people on your job, go somewhere else. Why are you being yickety yakety at these people on your job about how you hate it so much? Don't go somewhere else. Get out. Go find something else. Go get an application and do that thing and go somewhere else. Get your own business. How about that? So you be your own boss. So you ain't gotta hear nobody's mouth but yourself, but your own. Huh? Just saying. But I was speaking life to you guys. You know, like this is what it is. You know, you just have to have respect for yourself in order to have your peace as well. So make sure you have your respect in line. Make sure that you know your boundaries. Make sure you know what you will allow and what you won't allow. Because if you keep allowing somebody to keep on treating you wrong, guess what? They're going to keep on treating you wrong. But if you train somebody how to treat you right, and if they get that and they keep that ball rolling, they're going to keep on doing it. You can train people how to treat you. You can train people how to treat you. You really can. Like my necklace right here says, it's a quote from Kobe Bryant that's on there. It says, bet on yourself. Bet on yourself. Like for real. And that's true. End of the day, you're with yourself. End of the day, you are, and you know, you have your own thoughts. You have your own dreams. You have everything that you need, and that you are left with. You're left with your thoughts. You're left with your dreams. You're left with your hopes and prayers. You're left with that. No one is left with that except for yourself. So you have to know that. You have to remember who you are on the inside. And then once you know who you are, and once you know your worth and all that stuff, then guess what? You're going to be alright. You're going to be alright. And you have to wait on God. You really literally have to wait on God. And God can create a miracle within seconds, y'all. Y'all already know. So it's not, you know, somebody, if you guys are out there, you're alone, and you want a relationship, guess what? God is preparing you for your person. He has to make sure that you're aligned with things that, because a relationship is a big, huge responsibility. It's not just yourself in that. It's a relationship. Okay? So you're gonna have someone that's with you, and then they may come along with children. And will you be able to love those children as much as you love your own if you have them? And if you don't have kids, will you be able to love those kids? We are able to know, you know, okay, this person has to co-parent. So if something's stressing them out, no matter what, I'm going to be there for them. You have to know what you're getting into. Guys, you have to know what you're getting into. You have to know what you're getting into before you get into it. There are signs that's always there. There are always questions that can be asked. What is going on? What is your schedule like? What is your co-parenting schedule like? How is your co-parenting relationship? What is your ex like? What is your job like? Because I want to know if you're working somewhere that's stressing you out. I want to know. Because then at that time, I need to know, okay, you might have a couple of moments when you get home. You might need to be to yourself. It might just be the job stressing you out. I don't need to be doing go on about your business over there. You can breathe for a little bit, and I'll be alright over here. Okay, so guys, I'm on my way into work right now. I don't know if I said anything about it, but I have gone back to teaching, in which I love it. You guys, early childhood education is a great program to be in. I love it. I absolutely love it, and everything. So, you know, but go for your passion. Go for you. This is your life. You gotta live, y'all. Y'all are living your life. This is your life, not somebody else's life. And when you get with somebody, they have to be able to pick that life up that you have and go along with it. Okay? They have to be able to, you're supposed to add to that person, they're supposed to add to you. Okay? You know, like, you know, if it ain't something that's that's bad or that's really negative or something like that, then guys, guess what? It's really something that can be easily, like, adjusted. Okay? So that is what I have for you guys today, is to, you know, sometimes you have to say peace in order to have peace. Sometimes you have to be willing to walk away. Be willing to walk away, and don't allow people to take you out of your shell. And I'm not out of your shell, I'm sorry. Don't allow people to take you out of your character. Because you know who you are. You know if you fuss and fight all the time. You know if you don't fuss and fight all the time. But every time you give this person, you fuss and fight. Every time you give this person, it's a feeling inside of you that it's like, oh my God, I can't wait to get away from this person. Like, what? You know? But yeah. But you guys, let me tell you, God is real. God will make it, He'll make it easy for you. He'll make it easy for you as long as you are willing to allow Him to help you through the process. Okay? If you're willing to allow Him to help you through the process, then guess what? You're going to be alright. You're going to be alright. Okay? So, you guys, with that being said, I'm about to pull up here at work. 8-hour days. 8-hour days. But yeah, guys, I love it. I'm thankful for it. You know, if you have a job and you don't like it, y'all listen. Pray. You're in a relationship, pray. Everything starts with prayer. I start my mornings with prayer. I end my days with prayer. In between, I pray. Like my mother used to say, you know, before you go to work, pray. While you're in there, pray. When you leave, before you get in your car, pray. While you're on the road, pray. At every point of the day, you should be praying and thanking God. Thank God that you're able to. If it's not the money you're making that you want to make, guess what? Thank God anyway, because He got something better for you. But you gotta be faithful to God. Okay. All right, that's all I have for you guys. I love you guys. Please subscribe to Vanessa Be Tripping. All right, so I'm coming back, y'all. Slowly but surely, I'm coming back. I got some things I'm trying to line up. All right, so y'all be patient. Y'all been great. Thank you. But I'm coming back. I'm coming back because I had to realign some stuff in my life. So I thank you for your patience in advance. I love you guys. Y'all be blessed. Please subscribe to my channel. Tell everybody know somebody. Vanessa Be Tripping is on here. Okay? Y'all jot down those Nessa notes. Keep it moving. Okay? Love you guys. Have a good day. Be blessed.